Hi, for those who don't know me, my name is Dale Franklin, and this is Mondays with Dale. It's a name that one of my affiliates gave this call a year and a half or so ago, and we just kind of liked it and kept it going that way. This is, first of all, before I get started, I want to reach out to all my Kenyan family that's on the call. I want to, again, thank you all for the incredible hospitality you gave me while I was there. You certainly made me feel welcome. You certainly made me feel part of the family, and I appreciate it a lot. So, you know, this is one thing when I was in Kenya, one thing that was people told me was the fact that one of the things they liked about what I do is I'm very consistent. Okay. And they were telling me that while I was being inconsistent, because over the last I haven't had a Mondays with Dale for over 4 weeks. And I'll tell you why. 4 weeks ago, I was traveling to Kenya. 3 weeks ago, I was still in Kenya presenting, so I really couldn't get online to do this. And 2 weeks ago, it happened to fall on our Independence Day. And let me just mute all here one sec. There we go. It landed on Independence Day for our country, and it was also another travel day for me. And then last week was my annual trip with my family to the beach. We do this every year. When I'm on vacation with my family, that's who I concentrate on, is my family. So that kind of tells you a little bit about where I've been over the last few weeks. And now I'm back. I'm rested, I'm refreshed, and I'm ready to go. We're ready to kick Africa into a whole new stratosphere, and I can't wait to get started. There's going to be some stuff I'm going to tell you about that today that should get you all excited too. So let's start off by, for the new people, why do I do Mondays with Dale? It's basically a place for us to become more of a family, to be more of a community, to be closer together and be able to ask questions and get information when needed. As we talk through this, you're going to see that I'm going to give you a lot of information on places you can go to get almost any information you possibly need to succeed at this business. Okay, you're going to have total access to me and to many of the leaders that are in this company. So again, trying to create a family atmosphere. And the other most important thing is to keep people trained, keep them up to date, and keep them informed. And each of those are certainly a different thing. When we get new people in here, we want to get you trained as soon as possible so that, number one, you feel comfortable with the business, and number two, you start making money immediately. That's our goal. People become believers in a company when they start getting paid. Okay, so that's our goal, is to get you paid as soon as possible. In a perfect world, we'll get you your first pay within the first 7 to 10 days of getting in the business. So that's part of it. That's part of the training. And then to keep people up to date. I mean, you know, all network marketing companies are constantly changing. If they're growing at all, they're changing. They're reinventing themselves. They're doing a lot of different things that can help their affiliates succeed. And our company is even more so. Our company is like that on steroids. You know, we won the Bravo Award for 2 years in a row as the fastest growing network marketing company in the world. That when you talk about the you know, well over 10,000 different home-based businesses, that's saying a lot. And you know, I have a great owner is constantly giving us more tools to help us build more information in the back office, more product lines, more products within the lines. So again, it's important to stay up to date, to stay current. And then you know, informed to me is a little bit different, because you know, there's all kinds of little subtexts to building a business like this, little things that they're adding to the back office to help you with training, little enhancements to certain products, things like that. So you want to stay informed. So again, this is what we want to bring to you. We want you to have a one-stop place to oops, we got a couple more people to add here. There we go. So again, that's the reason we do this business. Now, I talk about communication is the key. And because of that, I'm about to give you a lot of information. Hopefully you have a pen and paper so you can write it down. But if you need to get a hold of me personally, you can do that using my phone number, which is the +1 802-343-9075. That's the +1 802-343-9075. You can use that to call me. You can reach out to me on WhatsApp, on Telegram, on Viber. You know, there's multiple ways you can reach out to me if you need assistance. Okay. I'm going to teach you a little bit about how I teach. When somebody calls me or reaches out to me on message board and asks me how to do something, I'm going to, rather than just give the answer, I'm going to show you how to get the answer, so that the next time you have that question or that problem, you'll know where to go to get it resolved. So in other words, I'm a believer in the adage from the Bible said you can give a man a fish and feed him for a day, or teach him how to fish and feed him for a lifetime. Well, that's the way I teach. So if you ask me something and I don't just up and give you the answer, it's because I'm trying to make you stronger going forward. I hope everybody understands that. Also, I want you to be able to reach me on Facebook. My Facebook is facebook.com/DaleFranklin.378. That's DaleFranklin.378. Feel free to friend me on Facebook. Feel free to then message me on Messenger if that's a better way for you to reach out to me. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give you every chance to be able to get the information you want when you want it, so you can continue to grow. Okay, our goal, we have one goal in this, and that is to see you succeed. If we help you succeed, we automatically succeed by default. So the bottom line is everybody who's an affiliate in this business should always be working with their team to make sure their team succeeds, and you will succeed just because they're succeeding. It's a great concept. Now I want to take a minute here and share my screen. And I want to take you to, all right. Oops, hold on. Bear with me one second here. No matter what I try to have set up when I get things ready, something always raises heck with it. Oops, didn't spell that right. Bear with me one sec. Oh, let's see here. There we go. Okay, this is a website that was put together by a good friend of mine, Barb DeZetis, for me, and it is really basically a huge learning tool for everybody who joins our family, our group. You from here, and you can get here by going to, normally I'd say you could go just to dalefranklin.net, but I tried that earlier and I found that we have a little bug in the system right now. So right now, if you go to dalefranklin.net/connections, it will get you here, and then you can take it from there. We'll get the bug fixed so that you'll be able to just get on it by going to dalefranklin.net. This gives you a lot of information about me. You can go to Who is Dale if you want to know more about me, and there's just some information here. It gives you my background, why I'm doing what I'm doing, everything you need as far as connection with me. So we have that. Then we have an opportunity blog, we have products, but the big thing I want to talk about today is connections. Guys, if you go to dalefranklin.net/connections, you can come in here and you can basically have every bit of information you'll ever need to succeed at this business. You can get in touch with me you can join me on my email list. Okay, so you can subscribe to the email list. So when we start, we haven't started yet, but when we start doing newsletters, you'll be able to be on the list for that. And don't worry, we don't have this set up so you're gonna get spammed on anything. We have chats. We have a Telegram chat. If you don't have Telegram, there's the application right there. You can just click on it, download it, and then you can chat with us on Telegram. You can join us on the Dale Franklin Network Telegram channel. You can join us on the new Fun Chat Telegram chat. You can join us on WhatsApp, okay, and start a conversation with me there. So again, lot of ways to connect. I'm going to come back to YouTube. You can also friend me on Facebook right here. You can join some Facebook groups that we have. I mean, we have the Win Network. We have Win Testimonials. These are all teams that I'm affiliated with within the My Daily Choices framework. Okay, from different groups that we have. We have Team We, which is Chris Bailey's team out of Washington, D.C., and also he now lives in Florida. So he has teams down there too. This is a great example of people who, if you've always dreamed of living somewhere specific, but the job you had kept you to a different locale, when you join this business, and if you finally go full time at this business, you can do this from anywhere. And so Chris was able to realize his dream, move to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and still build around the world. Okay. I might say too, this Win Network and Win Testimonials, that is Chris Robinson's team, along with several others that are in his network. And again, the Win Testimonials is an incredible place to go if you have people ask you about certain products, how they work. There's tremendous amount of testimonials there that will tell people about how the products have actually helped people in real life. The Fun International and Fun House of Brands and Freedom Unified Network, they're all part of the same group. That is basically Chris Robinson, Sonia Line Arsenal, a large group of our teams, all under one umbrella for networking, for training, for support. So again, these are all places you want to join and just kind of watch them and see which ones work to help you the best. And then you can, the ones that you don't feel you're using that much, you can always stop watching, and the others you can continue on. So again, tremendous amount of support. And then right here is our Zoom meetings. This is an update that keeps you up to date on what we are doing on a day-to-day basis. Like 11 a.m. this morning Eastern Standard Time, which was 6 p.m. Kenya time. We had what's called Social Retail Detail, which was 30 minutes of specific activities to help you succeed and build even faster. There's the link for it. There's the password for it. There again, there's our Mondays with Dale with me. There's my link. There's the password if it was needed. Again, you can go right down through Tuesdays. We have Chris Bailey every Tuesday at the same time that I do this at 9 p.m. Kenya time, 2 p.m. U.S. time, Eastern Standard Time. There's the opportunity presentation. There is the link for it. There's the ID for it. There's the password for it. Everything you possibly could need so you can get your people to an opportunity presentation, a live one on a Zoom call. And then again, there's other meetings that come up and you can join them. I know some of these for the African market will be very, very early in the morning, but if you want to come and watch them, you're certainly welcome to. Again, it goes down through Wednesdays. We have Wednesdays we have the Collective Creativity Wednesdays with Warwick. Whoever's on that's not muted, please mute yourself. We again have Social Retail Detail and Inspire to Retire. And these are all great training opportunities. And then Thursday, Chris Bailey does an additional opportunity presentation. And and then once a month we have our Super Saturdays, which is a 90-minute opportunity, 90 minutes worth of training by many of our top leaders in the company. So again, so much information, so much to learn from. You can down here, you can connect with our community. You can chat with me on WhatsApp. Everything is here. Now I want to go back to YouTube. YouTube, if you click on the YouTube, it's going to take you here to all the videos, all these Mondays with Dale I've done, trainings we've done on, like, for instance, right here is the back office training. The newest one will really walk you through everything that you need to know about the back office. So as you join as an affiliate or as you sign a new affiliate up, get them on this training and let them learn about how the whole system works, about all the information they have access to, of all the ways they can track their team. Everything's there to help you succeed, to give you every opportunity to be the most successful person you can possibly be within this company. Okay. I also want to take here and say, if you click on playlists, then you'll get additional training here. There's 19 pieces of training there. One of them being the relationship marketing, which relationship mapping, which is a type of training I prescribe to that builds you the strongest, most successful team. We have copies of Chris Bailey's opportunity presentations, so you can take it and show it to anybody you want to at any time, day or night. So guys, see, you're going to be able to either pull down a recorded video that's going to be able to show your prospects what we have to offer anytime, day or night, 24 hours a day around the world, or you can come on live presentations, or you can request one of your leaders to do a presentation. Or in Kenya right now, we have opportunity presentations in Thika, in Rongai, monthly in Nakuru, in Mombasa, of course in Nairobi itself. And we're expanding as we are growing. We're expanding, so there's more and more towns and cities that are going to be a part of our what we do to encompass this business into a larger and larger region as we go. So again, everything is here. You know, I can't emphasize enough the fact that you have your back office training, you have your opportunity presentations, you have your relationship mapping, which is the perfect 30-minute video to show you how to start building your team. It's all here, everything you need. So we'll get out of this for now. And what I'd like to, I want to just check one thing real quick here and see how many people we got. 38, great. We've had as many as 100, I think 114 people on these calls. And as now we get back into it, I didn't expect this one to be a huge one today because we've been out of the habit for a while. But as this grows, I'm going to be able to bring on, I made a promise to the owner of our company, when we reach 250 to 300 people on a call, I'm going to invite him. He's going to come on the next call and listen to what we have to say and let me interview him. So we have a goal. We have a goal of hitting that 250 number so that I can invite the owner of our company to come and speak to us. So keep that in mind. On top of everything else I've told you, when you join all these groups that I mentioned earlier in the list, Jody Levanway does is one of my affiliates, one of my associates, and she does daily information. So you're going to get daily schedules on what's coming up. You're going to be notified when there's corporate calls in advance. You're going to be, if there's specials, anything new, anything exciting, she lets you guys know. So once you get on those message boards, you're going to be up to date with everybody else and everything that's going on. And then specific brands, the one thing that's growing around the world right now for us the fastest is our fuel additive, FFX. And with the price of fuel all over the world, FFX is just exploding. We can save people, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30% of the price of their fuel by using our product with the fuel that you are normally buying anyway. So again, this is growing very, very quickly. If you want to know more information on just that product, you can go to dalefranklin.net/FFX and get all the information you need on that specific product. Excuse me. Okay. How do we build your customer base? I want to go over this a little bit real quick. As we said earlier, all you have to do is show your prospect an opportunity presentation video, or get them to a live Zoom opportunity presentation call, or get them to a live opportunity presentation at one of the local meetings in your area, or just reach out to one of the leaders like myself or whoever. And if you have somebody specific that you want to talk to at a specific time, we'll do our best to accommodate. Okay. So there is no excuse why anybody that you want to be part of your team can't get a hold of a chance to see an opportunity video of some sort. Okay. And that's what they need to do to begin with. Okay. The whole idea behind this is to expose as many people as possible to what we have to offer. That's all we're doing, guys. We're not being pushy. We're not being hardcore. We're not losing people friends. We're just asking people if they'd watch about a 30-minute video. And then if they have questions, we'll answer them. And if you can't answer the questions, then you refer them on to somebody else who can. That's all we're doing. Now, what's going to happen if they watch those videos? Some people are going to see the value of what we're doing right off the bat and want to be part of our company. Some people are going to see the value of our products and want to own our products, or have friends that they know are going to need them. Okay. And the last group will say they're not interested. If they're not interested, if we do it right, and I've trained on this all the time, we can ask for referrals for people that might be interested. and again, move on from there. So again, if you do this right, you're going to, no matter who you show this opportunity to, you're going to find some advantage, whether it be a customer, be an affiliate, or be somebody who's going to refer somebody else to you. So, and when I talk about live presentations, as I said earlier, we have live presentations weekly now in Rongai, in Thika. We have monthly ones in Nakuru, in Mombasa, and of course there's all kinds of things going on right in Nairobi. Once they have seen the video and they decide whether they want to progress further with this or not, that is when you should drop them off to somebody else, especially you that are relatively new and don't really know everything you need to know about this business. Turn them over to somebody who can help them. Now, I tell people all the time, don't be afraid to set up a WhatsApp group between your prospect, me, and you, okay? Or if you have somebody you prefer other than myself, that's fine too, but I'm going to use me as an example, okay? And I'm going to tell you what to do and what not to do, okay? Once they've seen the video, and not until they've seen the video, feel free to set up a group with me and your prospect and yourself. And when you create that group, don't just create the group and just expect me to do something. Introduce us, okay? Just like you would if we were all meeting in a room somewhere or at a restaurant or whatever. Introduce us and tell a couple key points about each of us, okay? I have literally hundreds of these message boards. And so if you don't introduce somebody to me and tell them, say something like they've been in network marketing before, they were with such and such a company, now they're looking for a new home, and they've been in network marketing for several years, give me some specifics so that if they don't reach immediately out to me, and they reach out to me several days later, I can at least go back to the message board and go, oh, okay, now I remember who this person is. Now I can speak to them. Okay. If you don't do that, you're basically just giving me a cold call. And beyond, if I'm going to do cold calls, I'm going to do them for myself. I'm not going to do them for somebody else. So one of the things absolutely do not do, and this happens to me quite often, is don't just send me one of those little boxes that has their name and their phone number in it and just expect me to do something with that. I won't. I'll totally ignore that. Okay. I want you to give me names and set up groups of people you've already talked to, you've already given them the opportunity presentation, and now they want to know more. They have questions they want to ask, answered. Whatever it is, you set them up. If I get on a message board and the first words out of their mouth is, what's this all about? I don't know what you're talking about. I know all you did was just send me a name, and I'm not going to waste my time on that. Okay. and it's not going to help you as far as your reputation either, because now it tells me that you're not doing what you should be doing. You're just trying to pawn things off. So again, if you want me to help, I am here to help all the time, and I help hundreds and hundreds of these a month. But the bottom line is you have to set up a WhatsApp group, introduce me, tell them a little bit about me, tell me a little bit about them, and then just sit back and let us chat. And if I work with them well enough and we build a rapport, then the next thing I'll do is I'll probably invite them along with you onto a Zoom call, and we'll get to know each other face to face and build even a stronger relationship. Okay. And then at that point in time, I can ask them questions about themselves, about their family, about what their desires are, and everything like that, and get to know even more about them. And then I can kind of customize a presentation for them to say why I think they'll be doing well at this business and what they can expect from us when they do join, as far as training and support. So again, that's the important thing. You just take a quick note, see, bring myself up to date where I am. Yes, I just want you to know, when I mentioned Zoom, that's my preference, because that way we can each see each other. But if we have people that can't do Zoom, I can easily do a phone call with them and chat with them that way too. So again, what I'm trying to get across is I'm here for you to work, and I'll work my butt off to help you, but you got to meet me halfway and make sure you're giving me good qualified people who have already seen the opportunity video, or seen it live and now want to know more. Okay. And then once we've got that done and we have got them on board as a customer or as an affiliate, then we decide what we're going to do with them from there. First thing we'll do is we'll certainly get them onto a Mondays with Dale, so they can hear all the information that I just mentioned earlier about ways they can get connected, so they will be part of the family and part of the loop, and be able to stay up to date on what's going on and to learn. Okay, so it's really it's a multi-step process of informing them, seeing if they're excited. If they're excited, carrying on with them. If they decide to join, we join them. We immediately follow up with training on their back office, training on relationship mapping, helping them build their list, and helping them duplicate what we just did. Okay, so now I'm going to bring you up to date on what's happened since I got back from Kenya. It was interesting. I got back and I was chatting with Chris Robinson, and he reached out to Josh Wagle, the owner of the company, and I knew Josh was very interested about my trip, because where he made a lot of his money in his old company was with the African market, and he felt bad about the way things happened in the African market previously with the president of our company, and he really wants Africa to kick off. And so he reached out to me and he said, what do we need to do? What do we need to do to get, oh, got somebody's, oh, they're on. Okay. What do they need to do to make sure that Africa is successful? And I made him a list, and everything that was on the list, he said we can get done. Now I'll tell you what we went over. I explained to him that right now, Elizabeth Gathua, who's on this call, and many of you know her, she has been just carrying the load for months and months and months. She has been ordering the products, getting the products, delivering the products, taking payment, helping people grow, the whole 9 yards. And yet it's taken a toll on her from the fact that she can't spend as much time building her own teams because she's spending so much time helping everybody. Okay. She's a wonderful woman. She's a human powerhouse, but I want to get her some relief. And so I asked them some things that I'd like them to do in the very near future. And they said they're going to be working on these. In fact, they worked on them all last week. And now that I'm back, I'll be meeting with them later this week to see where we are at. But here are some of the things that should get you excited. Okay. Number one, I told them one of the things I wanted everybody from Kenya and then eventually throughout East Africa to be able to pay with M-Pesa or whatever payment method in that country is equivalent to M-Pesa. Although I realize M-Pesa now covers quite a few countries. In fact, it's even in the United States. I wanted them to be able to, I wanted you to be able to pay with M-Pesa and get paid with M-Pesa. Anybody who thinks that's a good idea, please put a 1 in the column, the 1 in the chat. I want to see what your response is to that. But it's if we can do that, I believe that alone will quadruple our sales, because we're making it easy for people to buy the product and easy for them to get paid if they're affiliates. So yeah, I see a bunch of 1s. So I'm excited about that. And he assured me, Josh assured me that this was doable. So we're working on it hard right now. The second thing was, I said we had to be doing some more, getting more in tune with our product registrations. Okay, as far as making sure all the registrations fit what they should be doing. Some products, it's a pretty easy pretty easy process, and some it's not. As far as the FFX is concerned, I think all we have to do is get the KEBS, and what you guys in Kenya are familiar with, and the South Africa, I think it's called the South Africa Bureau of Standards. So they're going to be working on those, and I think we can move those along fairly quickly. So that's going to make a huge difference in things. Let's see what else we had. I wanted to be able to deliver products anywhere in Kenya without having Elizabeth having to jump through hoops to do it. And so we're working on a 3PL delivery service that's basically going to be able to take our products in inventory, have them all in one place, have them all inventoried, all the accounting done, everything that needs to be taken care of from the time the products get in the country until they get delivered to people will be taken care of by this company. So you will be able to do one of two things. You'll either be able to pick the products up at the 3PL, if you live close to where it is, probably in Nairobi, or the products will be delivered within, I believe they said within 72 hours. So again, which you guys should be excited, because even in the United States, it usually takes 5 to 7 days for us to get products. So you're going to be getting them faster than we do. So again, this is going to take so much pressure off everybody else, because this will be a company that will be doing all of that for us and getting the products. You will order your products on your website. They will go to the United States. They'll immediately be processed through this 3PL, who immediately will pull the inventory, package it up, and either leave it there waiting for whoever says they're going to pick it up, or we'll be delivering it directly to the people's homes. So again, this is to me great news, fantastic news. It's going to make things so much simpler, and people trust our system so much more, because we are we're doing things the right way. We're doing things. Now, I am going to tell you one thing right off the bat. You're going to have people going to say, we need an office. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not promoting an office at all. I've had people all over Africa tell me we need office to prove ourselves. And I don't buy it. I'm sorry, you can fight with me all day long, but I don't buy it. If we have a company that can deliver within 72 hours, I don't want an office, because when we had an office in Nairobi, guess what happened? Everybody congregated in Nairobi, and people just sat there, and the same thing happened in several other African countries. People just sat at the office and waited for people to come, and that's not how you build your business. Okay. Once we lost our office in Nairobi, which I was really bummed about at the time, and we started going out and having meetings in other towns, that's when we started building. That's when we started growing much faster than we ever did before. Okay. So I've talked to our company, and there's a good chance that as we start to do more of this, they're going to help subsidize a little bit of that cost and get us so that we can travel to more places and see more people. But again, if we have a place that delivers our products to our customers and does it quickly and does it efficiently and takes care of all the inventory and takes care of knowing when stuff needs to be reordered and things like that, that's what we need. We don't need a stationary office that is just holding us back. So I'm a proponent of us just building in more cities, more towns throughout the country, throughout the region, and exploding this business. Okay. And also, if we're doing it this way, there'll be in certain countries where we had a problem with poaching. You're going to have a lot less problems with poaching if there's no place to poach them from. You know, we've had people literally sit outside offices, and when you'd send somebody to a meeting, they would try to talk them into joining up under them rather than under the person who sent them. Okay, hard to do that when there's no office to ambush. So again, I hope you guys agree with me, but I've never felt more sure of something in my life than this. So that doesn't mean that down the road we may have offices, yes, but in the present time when we're growing and we're expanding, I think all they do is hinder us. Let's see what else. As far as products that we're going to be promoting the most of, it's going to be the sprays. It's going to be the Fuel Factor X. Guys, with the price of fuel being what it is now, FFX is something that there isn't a person on the planet that doesn't need it. And then our sprays, we know what our sprays can do. The testimonials that we have in Kenya, they're amazing what we can do there. Some of the other products, if we want them, we'll still have to buy them kind of the way we've been buying them now. Okay, but as far as the official channel, those are going to be our two major lines, and then we'll expand from there. Let's see what else. I am also working on we have a lot of products in stock that Chris Robinson and I own. We own that inventory, but some of the stuff is coming close to being to the expiration date. We have some that is just products that weren't right for the market. You know, they, maybe a little too expensive for the market or whatever. So we're trying to organize a BOGO sale to, buy one, get one free type of thing so that we can reduce those inventories and take that funding and increase the inventories and the stuff that we know will move. Okay. So there's going to be a little bit of an inventory clean out coming soon. So we're gonna as soon as we get organized a little bit here in the next week or so, we're probably going to advertise some sort of a BOGO sale to get rid of some of the products. Not that they aren't great products, they're just maybe not priced right or whatever for the region, and we're going to try to get through them and remove it and replace them with stuff that we know moves. Let's see what else we got. I talked about that. So if you guys, I'm really curious about what you guys think of everything that I've said so far. Oh, we got a couple more people want to come in here. Okay, good. If you are excited about the changes we're going to be making, please put a 2 in the column so we know. All right. Good. Elizabeth, I know you're going to be excited because I want to take enough of the weight off Elizabeth so she can spend more time doing what she does best, and that's building and training. And so that was our main concern. But none of this works if you don't invite. It's as simple as that, guys. I think I spent enough time over there for the people who met me know that I'm sincere in telling you that I want you to succeed. You can look at me and say, well, no, Dale's doing this because he wants to succeed. Well, as I've told everybody there, I'm already financially free. I don't necessarily need this. This is giving me a chance to pay things back, pay things forward. And do I make money at this? Of course I do. And do I, well, by helping you all succeed, will I succeed even more? Of course. That's the greatness of this business. The more you help people on your team succeed, the more you succeed. And that's what you should always be thinking about, not about yourself. The only time I ever think about my own business is the last 2-3 days of the month. I look and see if I'm close to a new rank. If I am, I'm competitive. I I've always been competitive in sports. I've been competitive in everything I've ever done in my life. And if I'm getting close, yeah, I'm going to work my tail off to try to meet that next goal. But other than that, I know that if I'm helping everybody succeed, I'm going to be successful anyway. Okay. And again, that's not my driving, the income is not my driving force for this business. And if you're in network marketing, I think you prefer to be with somebody like me who really cares about your success than somebody that's in another company that you can tell right off the bat, the only thing they're interested in is how much money they can make off you before you fail. That they don't care if you succeed or not. They're just trying to make as much money off you until you leave. And that's, to me, that's what hurts this industry, is people like that. And you'll never ever find me doing that kind of stuff. I'm in it to help everyone succeed that's willing to put the effort in. Okay. So I want you to remember your job. Okay. Very simple. We talked about this when I was in Kenya. What I'd like you to do to help you succeed over the next 50 days, 50 days. Okay. That's going to, we have our corporate, my daily choice is watching us right now in Africa and seeing if this second chance they gave us is going to be worthwhile. That we're more organized now, that we're more, we have the leaders that we need, that we have the drive that we need. And so over the next 100 days, next 50 days, invite 100 people to a call. Okay. That's your whole job. Some of you could do that in a day. Some of you could do it in a week, but I'm asking two a day for the next 50 days. In those 50 days, if this is all happening and you guys are doing what I'm asking, the company's going to be watching, they're going to see the growth, and everything's going to slide into place. And they've already promised us they're going to try to do everything that I listed before, as far as the M-Pesa, as far as the 3PL shipping, all this type of stuff is on the, I firmly believe within the next week to 10 days, much of the stuff is going to take effect. So we have all this to look forward to. So invite 100 people over the next 50 days, 2 people a day, get them on, just show them, when I say invite them, sit down with them while they're watching a video, invite them to your house, let them see a recorded video, invite them to a coffee shop or something and pull out your phone and let them watch the opportunity presentation on Tuesdays and Thursdays by Chris Bailey, or whatever way you need to do it. Get them to Rungai on the day that they meet, or in Thika, or anywhere else that we're going. Get 100 people in the next 50 days to just see what you have to offer. That's all you got to do. And I tell you right now, 20% of them are going to want to be affiliates, 40% are going to want to be customers, and 40% are going to say they're not interested. But that's all right if you've treated them right, with total respect and without pushing too hard, and you ask for them to give you a referral, and you explain to them what you're looking for. Entrepreneurial people, they're always working several jobs, and you describe what you're looking for, and you tell them that you're going to treat them with the same dignity and respect that they were treated. They're going to give you those names. So you're going to win. You're either going to have a customer, you're going to have an affiliate, or you're going to have a referral, or more than one referral. So you're going to win. So you invite 100 people in the next 50 days. Get them to watch an opportunity video. It can either be a video, it can be a live presentation, it can be a Zoom call, it can be a special scheduled one if you've got somebody who's a big network worker that wants to talk to somebody who's a little bit more experienced. You can schedule those specifically with us, and we will do whatever it takes. If you got a big networker, and I don't think, I'm glad to do a presentation for them, and I do really well doing those. But if they, some of them have a little chip on their shoulder and they want to talk to somebody bigger, somebody more closer to the owner, I can get the owner. I can get Chris Robinson. I can get Josh Wagle. I can get anybody we need to answer the questions and do the presentation or whatever you need. So again, we can do those specifically and customize the time, the place, whatever we need to do. So after we get them all the questions answered, and they see what a wonderful thing we got going on here, and some of them want to become affiliates, we take them from there. And the next thing we're going to train them. We're going to get them on Mondays with Dale. They're going to see the stuff like the relationship mapping. You're going to push to make sure they watch the relationship mapping. Okay. So that they see that 30-minute video and know how to build a team that's not only successful, but strong and long-lived. Okay. That's going to be so important. We're going to give them their back office training so they know exactly how to do everything they need to do to have access to all the information they need. We're going to make them feel very, very comfortable in the fact that they know the business. They know how to get more information if they need it. They know that there's people out there that are going to support them and give them information if they want to reach out. They're going to have phone numbers. They're going to have groups. They're going to have everything they need right off the bat. So I've told this to some very big networkers, and they go, "You're kidding me. We don't get that." And I'm a diamond in such and such company, and I don't get that now. And you're giving that to everybody that joins? Well, yes, that's how you build a business, and that's how you build longevity. So, and then once we got all the training done, and you sit down with them and after that relationship mapping, you make out the list of people that are going to be on their list, and we set up the list the way we need to make it as strong as possible. And again, if you don't know what I'm talking about with relationship mapping, just go watch the video. It'll explain itself. And then the hardest part, guys, is everything I just said seems so simple. That's all there is. Just repeat, 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 and you will have a huge team, and you'll change the lives of yourself, your family, your grandchildren yet unborn. I mean, everything is here. I mean, I have seen a lot of network marketing companies, and they always miss something. They don't have as good a comp plan as we have. They don't have as good of products as we have. They don't have products that work like our products do. They don't have the back office like we do. They don't have the overall training and leadership that we have. They don't have the people that care about them rather than themselves. I mean, everything that you need for success is right here, and we're a house of brands. So if you don't like the 10 brands that we have now, you wait until November when we have our next convention, and I guarantee you there'll be a new brand. And I also imagine they'll be adding new products to the lines we already have. This company is constantly changing, constantly upgrading, constantly building, and you guys should be so excited about what we have to offer that you should be telling the whole world. You should be out of breath all the time because you've been spending so much time telling people about this business and just getting them to watch the videos. Okay. If you were going to have a wedding for your child and you need to invite 200 people to the wedding, you would make out 200 invitations or whatever amount you needed, and you'd get them out today because the wedding is coming up. Well, treat this like that wedding or that party or whatever. Get as many people as possible to watch the video, and then let them choose whether they want to know more or not. Okay? You don't have to push them. You don't have to try to talk them into anything, because all we're looking at is numbers. We know the more people we have, see what we have to offer, the more people are going to be interested in being an affiliate, being a customer, or if we play our cards right, are willing to give us a referral. So that is it. Let me see. I want to tell you a couple more quick things before we go. We're almost at the hour. If you do what I ask as a group over the next 50 days, and I can show the company what is going on, what is happening here, and I know we can. It's not an if with me. It's when we're going to do this. If you guys can show me that through the rest of this month and through the August and the first few days in September, I'm going to make arrangements to rent a 3 or 4 bedroom apartment in Nairobi. I'm going to invite some of my top leaders over, and I'm going to come back. We're going to be there. People are going to be coming and going, but I will be there for approximately 4 weeks. We will travel all over your country and maybe in a couple other countries as well. And we're going to build this thing fast and furious, hard. So, because when we go to convention, I want the names, when they start announcing people that are successful in this business, I want Kenya and other East African countries. I want those names to be just bang, 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 because we're focusing on Kenya right now and some to South Africa. I want to hear when they're naming off names, I want to hear Kenya, 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 South Africa, South Africa, Kenya, 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 South Africa, South Africa. I want the world to know that Africa is being represented, and I want as many of you as possible to be able to get your visas and get over there to our convention in November 3rd through the 5th. If for some reason we can't get people to the convention because of visas and stuff like that, and then I will go, I don't know if I can do this, but I will go to the company and I'll say, let's have a special meeting just for the African market and invite everybody to that somewhere in Africa. I don't know if that can be done. I'm using that to fail safe, but what I prefer is for us to build this business very, very quickly. And let me get this one out. Oh, there we go. Build this business very, very quickly. Show the company that what we have to offer the company through our growth. And I want us to be able to reach out and get as many people to get their letters from the company requesting, so they can request their visas, get their visas. And I'd love to see 50 to 100 Kenyans and other Africans at the convention in November, so we can make a statement. And I tell you, I know it can be done. Everything is possible. And I just believe in the African continent so much. So again, if you show us what you can do in the next 50 days, the company will be able to do a lot of things for you. We will set up a way to come over there. I will, as I told some of my leaders here, I said, I'll pay for the apartment. I'll fill the refrigerator full of food. All you gotta do is pay the flight to get over there and back, and we will blow up that market. And I've had a lot of my leaders that are very excited about that. So let's take what we have now. Let's show the world that we have learned from what I've been trying to teach. Get your people up to date on the relationship mapping, on how to make their list, and just get them comfortable in inviting, get them comfortable with knowing how to run this business through their back office. And let's build this thing into something we can all be proud of, and we can have the satisfaction, guys, of telling My Daily Choice corporate, we told you so. We told you so. Okay, so we're at the hour right now. I will have a guest next week. I'm not sure who yet, but it will be, I'm hoping it'll be Chris Robinson, because I think he has some announcements to make for you guys that I think will be exciting for you. And as soon as we get this group up in the 200 to 250 range, then I will start going after the owner of our company to see if he want to visit our group and tell us what he has planned for Africa. So thank you all for coming on. I missed you all for four weeks there. I'm so glad we're back at this. I was a little rusty, forgive me. And I just can't wait to get started. If you can't feel my excitement, then I'm just not doing something right, because we are ready to rock and roll in Africa, and we are going to show the world. So having said all that, guys, remember, I love every one of you. I want nothing but for every one of you to succeed, and we'll see you next week. Have a great week.
Thank you so much, Dale.
Bye-bye, Cecilia.
Thank you, Dale.
Have a great week.
Okay.